All right, test, test. All right, guys, I'm out here doing some short game practice and wanted to go over a couple things that I personally found helpful as I've been trying to get better as a golfer and talk about some of the things that I kind of wish I knew when I first picked up the game about 2 years ago. So let's get to it. For most situations, you only need 2 short game shots, and it's the low shot and the high shot. And the low shot is just for situations where you don't have to get over a hazard or you have a lot more room or a lot more green to work with. And the high shot is when you need to land it softly, get over a hazard. And so I'm just gonna work on a couple low shots. And for this one, I just wanna put the ball back in my stance. And I'm gonna go at the white flag right now, which is maybe about 20 yards away. So back in the stance, I'm gonna close my stance a little bit. And so for this shot, ball's back, and I'm kind of wrapping almost down on the ball. And just trying to put myself in a position where I can hopefully walk away with 1 putt, but in the worst case scenario, walk away with 2 putts. And so always fun to work on this shot. It's a reliable shot. When the ball's back in your stance, it helps you it helps you to kind of make contact ball first. If your ball position is too far out in front of you, a lot easier to either hit the ground first or scull it, right? So this is a shot that I really, really enjoy busting out on the course. And I'm standing a little closer to the ball than I would for most of my other shots here. That one's pretty good. Give myself maybe a 4-foot putt. And so just doing this work out here at the range just helps me feel that much more confident about actual game time execution. So again, ball back, my weight is forward, so mostly on my lead foot here. Pretty good, I like that. And then another shot that you could try is just a little bit of a higher lofted shot. So for that one, ball's gonna be in the middle of my stance, weight's still forward. And then I'm gonna open up the face. By open up the face, I mean I'm gonna make it look like, instead of the leading edge being perpendicular to where I want the ball to go, it's gonna get opened up. And I'll take a quick video of what that looks like later. But for that, open up and try to go at the same white flag. Maybe pretend like there's a bunker in between me and the white flag, right? And that's the higher lofted shot. And I think the things that people don't talk about with that one is using the bounce. And so for any one of your clubs, this is my 56 right now, you have some level of bounce that is, I guess, separating the leading edge from the ground. And when you open up your club face, that bounce increases. And for me, I guess the way that I like to think about it is on open face shots, I like to see if I can get the bounce to hit the ground maybe just before the ball. So again, weight forward, ball more in the middle of my stance. And hear that little ground contact before I actually contact the ball there, right? And that's actually something that I want to do. It sounds weird, right? But anytime someone talks about the club face gliding through the grass, that's what they're talking about. So that one got a little bit higher just because I think I used the bounce more effectively, but those are just like, just that low shot and the high shot is really what you need to get around most situations around the green. And even if you can't execute it like I just did it right there, still put yourself in a position to two putt if you've chosen the correct shot. So let me try that lower trajectory one more time. Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. I'm just going to take a couple more. I'm just trying to get some practice in here. And I feel like a lot of the videos that go over chip-in techniques don't really go over, like, try to simplify it, or they oversimplify it. But again, just a low shot and a high shot, and just try to walk away with maybe one putt, but gotta be at least max two putt.